Hello, wonderful viewers. Welcome to today's episode of Views and Opinion on MCCP TV, where your voice matters. I am Olama Vivian Chinana, your anchor. Education in Nigeria for a long time has been assumed to be the key to decent livelihood and a guarantee to a secured future. However, this notion in recent time is rapidly fading away as many university graduates and school leavers perpetually roam the street in search of jobs, with only a handful of gainfully employed ones, while the rest struggle to make a living from hand to mouth. According to the National Bureau for Statistics, 25 million university graduates are currently out of job. As if that is not bad enough, the Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari, in recent TV interview, declared that there are no more jobs for the youths in the country. On this episode of Views and Opinion, we'll bring you the views of the people on the fate of the young Nigerian youths who still seek admission. Please, let's take a look at what they have to say.
Days are gone when people used to say that university education is a meal ticket. It's now a stepping stone. University doesn't give job education. University education will not give you job, but it prepares you for the world outside the university. It makes you a better person. It removes your crude content and then prepares you in such a way that whatever you're doing outside your university education, you do well. If you're frying a car, you fry well. It means normally what's happening now is that people need to go beyond their certificates, try to unlearn to learn, even after school. And I always tell people that if you don't attend the university of the street, you're not going to do anything now. All over the world, it's not in Nigeria. Some people are not even practicing what they read. But the most important thing, the education prepares you to be a better human being and opens your horizon to see the world as a global affair, especially in the era of information and communication technologies. People now telecommute. You can work for a company in the US from here. And what do they need? Practical knowledge. If you can use computers, you can use your phone effectively, you can order for products on a whole lot of platforms and sell them and make money, and so many other things. So university education in the last 20 years has changed from becoming a meal ticket to becoming a stepping stone.
My advice is that they should sustain the effort to get an education, get a university education. It is always desirable. Whether we are going to get employed thereafter or not, you can acquire education for its own sake, because whatever you do in life gets better with education. You can do better, can do anything better with education. So if you want to go into farming, if you want to go into whatever, education will enable you to do it better. So I encourage our young ones who aspire to get a university education to keep up the effort.
What is in vogue now is entrepreneurship. You go learn a skill that you have passion in and get into work. That is the best advice I'll give to anybody. If you are waiting for a government job, you just be there for years doing nothing. But when you learn a trade or you learn a skill that you have passion for, it will spur you to, getting engaged, and you make a living from it. That is what is happening now. There are a lot of people with certificates, but what they are using to survive is not from the certificate. But what the certificate does for you is to broaden your horizon, so that when you get into this skill, you have, you have the move, the push to actually carry out that skill and make a living out of it.
I'd like to first of all make something clear. I don't think the end goal of academics or going to school is only just to get a job. I think there is more to education than just getting a job. Because with education, it's more like a refining tool to a person to make you a better person. Where we chop out some excesses of your maybe brute self to refine you. So if you limit it to just unemployment or employment, then that is not really what education is in totality. So the idea of unemployment having an effect on why we should go to school or not to go to school, it's more like saying that unemployment is the reason why we go to school. No.
One does not go to school just for one to work with it. It's very necessary for one to obtain Western education. You know, like when you are giving birth to, even these days you see that a year-old baby, you know, starts going to school. Unlike in the past, when we are little, if your head does not touch your ears, you don't start going to school. But these days, even 3-month-old babies, they are put in crèche. You understand? So education is a basic thing that everybody needs to stay alive and to stay afloat in life. So I don't think education is dependent on job, that I want to go to school. Now, I'm a postgraduate student of mass communication of this great institution. You know, it doesn't. I spent some time before I was able to get a job. It never deterred me. Apart from reading mass communication, I'm also a lawyer. I'm a law graduate, even when I was not yet employed. So I don't think that for the fact that one is not working, or you perceive Nigeria as a place where there is no job, hence you decide not to go to school. No, education is a basic prerequisite for one to, to get going in life. It helps you to get, exposed to life. It refines you. Education refines one. So whether there is job or no job, in unemployment everywhere it shouldn't deter people from acquiring education.
My advice for anyone still struggling to gain a university admission is that they should be consistent with their study, because when you work hard and with the grace of God, you gain the admission in due time, and you should not have that mindset that I'm going to university because I want to get a job. Of course, we should have it that when we graduate from school, we should have a job. But when a job is not forthcoming, you should add value to yourself. You can add value to yourself by gaining skill. Even if you look at these days, a lot of graduates are even going for getting skill. University education is not a guarantee that you must get a job.
Well, there is no harm in trial. Everybody that is born here in the state or at this nation as a whole need to struggle, whether if there is need for employment or unemployment. But that has been there for many years ago. Because for you to go to school means that it is a provision which you have made for yourself. If there's no job today or tomorrow, there could be something else one can still do.
Let them disabuse their mind about relating education to employment. Education is about enlightenment, chasing away ignorance and superstition, and then see what you can do for yourself. But if you continue to tie education to employment, then you may be disappointed. Education is enlightenment, and when you're enlightened, the sky is your limit.
Welcome back. It is imperative to know that the essence of education, especially university education, is to broaden one's horizon and to acquire peculiar skill that could be used to benefit the society, and not just a preparation for job hunting, as it is generally perceived in the society today. Tell us what you think about this video and what education means to you. Leave your comments in the comment section. Hit the like button and notification button on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram if you like this video. Till I come your way, same time next week, I am Olama Vivian Chinana. Do take care of yourself.